Well, how's it going, everyone? Um, so I was out in the Bitterroot, Montana Bitterroot down in Stevensville yesterday. I went to a estate sale, beautiful property out in the Bitterroot Valley. And while I was out there, I got a few knives, but I got this fillet knife. I love fillet knives because I fish and I use them. And I saw this one, not knowing anything about the maker. The beautiful hammered finish sheath, stag handle with a carved trout on there. I love the way they did the little finger groove with the gimping up here, so you can choke up on it when you're filleting, or you can get it back normal. Beautiful old antler. But I did notice it said Gary's, Stevensville, Montana. So it was a knife maker named Gary's and shop or named Gary's from Stevensville, Montana. So I thought, oh, well, that was cool. I never heard of him or that knife maker. But I loved the knife, and I thought, well, I'll just replace all my other fillet knives I use and use this one instead because I really like it. So I bought it. It was $40. Thought, hey, that's a great deal for a beautiful fillet knife. But then I got home and I started to inquire as to who Gary's is. And Googling it, it says Gary's Custom Made Knives refers to a lineage of handmade knives originally crafted by Gary Goree, an artisan knife maker who established his shop out of Stevensville, Montana. Knives marked Gary's Stevensville, Montana are highly regarded by collectors and outdoorsmen for several distinct features. One, the Rambo connection. Gary Goree spent 17 years working closely alongside legendary master knife maker Jimmy Lile. During his time, he machined components for the famous Sylvester Stallone First Blood survival knives. Blade steel, the blade steel, his knives primarily feature high carbon, chrome, D2 tool steel for superior edge retention alongside occasional 440C stainless options. And frequent handle materials utilized were antler, stag, micarta, and premium wood. And then it says did some photos of it, and it's coming back saying the estimated secondary market value for a Gary's custom-made trailing point fillet knife is between $300 and $450. But then with more photos of the carving, it says given the blade is in excellent condition with no damage, rust, or pitting, the value sits firmly at the top end of the estimate between 400 and 450 plus, because your knife features unique high-tier custom upgrades, especially stag crown handle and the detailed fish inlay. It commands a premium over standard wood-handled Gary's knives, which typically sell for $200, $250. But anyway, I was shocked because living here in Montana and having dozens and dozens of fillet knives, and to find this and buy it and have no idea who that maker was is just shocked me. But I love it, and now that I know what it's what it is, I don't know if I'll actually use it or not. But anyway, I got that, and then I got this old, needs some work. It's got some cool bone, or stag actually. It's got that popcorn stag, probably elk right there, and the smoother side. You can't see it, but with a magnifying glass, this tang stamp is kinfolks, which, trying to research this, it's they didn't make, it's missing the swing guard. It was a swing guard knife with the lock back. Kinfolks did not make many cheetah style swing guard knives, so to have one is super rare. And of course, this one's not in great shape. It does have a pretty full blade, but it has some grinding, has some grind marks here, and which have fouled up the profile a little bit, and even worse on the back. But I have some nickel silver bar stock, and in the proper thickness, I'm gonna attempt to make some swing guards for it, just to make it complete, and then finish cleaning it up and just have it, because it looks kind of cool. So I got that, and then I got this for 20 bucks. This old blades it needs to be cleaned up, obviously, but these blades look like they've never been touched. And it's got the serrated blade. It's a 89 OT, and I thought, dirty, very dirty blade. Haven't cleaned it yet, but for 20 bucks, I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty nice knife. And then the beauty I love is this little pen knife. It's got this Rogers bone. It's got a little bit of rust right there I got to clean off. But this is a absolutely full, untouched factory blade. And this is a Remington pen knife. And looking up that mark is 32 to 35 tang stamp. And you probably can't see it on this camera, but it actually has the original etching, full etching. It says Remington Master Knife. It has a little spot of rust right there on that blade that I got to try to clean off without affecting that Remington etch. And a little spot of rust right there by the tang stamp. And just a stain right there, not really rust. Again, I haven't touched these knives. Even down in the well, this knife looks like it was never used. Perfectly clean. Must have been sitting in somebody's drawer since somewhere back in the early 30s. Unbelievable. But anyway, that's all I found yesterday. And, well, no, it isn't. Grabbed an old pair of spurs. 25 bucks, I couldn't pass them up. Hang them on the wall somewhere. But anyway, that's it. Have a good day, everybody.